HNL presents the grand finale, part 22, the Baha quest for glory. All of the Bikram galaxies were now united under the Baha and the leadership of Prophet Edom's successor, Lord Molo. Unlike previous Bikram powers, the Baha largely stayed quiet and let the events of the universe take hold. But ever since Rakayaro's sudden appearance, the Udonian Civil War, the Insurance Wars, and the Bilderons movements, and battles in all other new galaxies, now was the perfect time for the Baha to sneak around and take the universe right from the hands of an unsuspecting universe. Before they did this, Angelo, the little brother of Lord Molo, was frustrated from the last wars. He had failed to capture the Chaldean galaxy, as he was half Chaldean. He wanted to capture Chaldean galaxy and expand the Bikram powers outside of the Bikram galaxies. He's mumbling and complaining to his older brother, Lord Molo, as he was meeting with his advisor and friend Kerry about their next plan and what to do during this new age of chaos. Angelo muttered to himself, if only we took in Chaldean galaxy, we could have sneaked our way to all the former powers of the Sumatran galaxies, take them over. Seeing now Scholastica is weak, we could take the Scholastica and make them our slaves, like how Jenny Royal made the Sumatran submit to her very easily. There, we could go to Madonian galaxy and conquer the Madonians once and for all, while they had civil war. And with that amount of power, we might stand a chance against the Kichuru and gain support elsewhere. If only if I conquered Gandhi. And then his older brother, Lord Molo, said, Angelo, say all of that again, but this time slowly. Kerry, write everything down. And he jotted. And the Baha military was fresh. A few Bankran extras. They set their sail. They set their sights on conquering the galaxies, according to Angelo. But they were not going to use military force. They're going to bribe the governmental officials and the people, using their overwhelming wealth and power of the Bankran. They were going to buy the entire universe right from the hands of those that were fighting to control it. They were advised that the Chaldeans were fighting amongst themselves. In fact, going to the Bashar magazine was a problem. Now that the Bilderons were now there. And they said, how? And then Lord Molo was like, how they got this so fast? And then Kerry's like, they used portals. Somehow they got that portal technology. Those all the new galaxies are using. And he said, damn, curse it. All our money we still can't figure out. Continue to hyperspace. We'll conquer all the other galaxies. And so they conquered the Tecturan galaxy, the Chaldean galaxy, the Cheetah galaxy, made liaison with the Baha galaxy that was being led by Alex Sumo. They conquered most of all the galaxies, and as they were sent to Scholastica galaxy, they saw that Marisami and her forces had left towards Madonia. Marisami had said that now staying neutral was no longer feasible. Tashawn, with the advice of their friend Gino and Hall, spared their lives. It was important now to save the empire, fearing that a great evil must be hanging over the heads of Madonia, and she suspected that Malzi had something to do with it. And so the Scholastica army rose again to the battlefield. They were stunned. Lord Molo said, this is perfect. All of Scholastica could finally be ours. In the former galaxies, well, most of the former galaxies of so much will be mine, as we go onward then to the Cossachu, and then towards Madonia itself, and sneaking past the Milky Way as well. As they were about to embark, on taking the Sudamachan galaxy. They were met by a few guards that stood by that protected the galaxy. Lord Molu and his forces began a ship space battle against these Sudamachan guards. Yeah, against these Colossican gods, sorry. And they were successful in defeating them because they're small and minor. And they could lie and say they were casualties based on the Fire Medoya. After taking that galaxy and bribing its people, they moved forward and conquering the Kozuchu. But and the Milky Way. But the Milky Way was hard. For it was very hard to narrow. And Earth basically was off limits. And so they were about to embark. But seeing that their forces were so low, and they spanned many galaxies across the universe, they needed help guarding their newfound territory. And so Carrie told Lord Molo that the very, very distant cousin and founder of Anjosaka, now calling the new Anjosaka, Andrew Lafleur, had returned and was separated from W.S. Drew's forces, and now was the governor of the Slidia galaxy. They should visit him in order to gain support. Lord Molo was like, of course, Anjosaka. If we could get Lafleur to join us, then our claim to the universe will be legitimate. People remember the longest empire, the longest peaceful dynasty that ever lived in the universe. Yes, we should go there once. Giving a curtain call, a courtesy call to Andrew Lafleur, the three Baha leaders bowed their heads as they entered the palace, the governor's palace, where Andrew Lafleur was in his royal robes, welcoming his guest. He opened the door and said, "What do I owe this unexpected pleasure of seeing the leaders of the Bankran? Why are you here?" And Lord Molo said, wish an audience with you, Lord Lafleur, the true founder Lord of Anjoseph. Certainly the galaxies across the universe are now in chaos, and the proper governments that be have lost their will. Only you, my lord, are the one that can bring peace. Allow us to come an audience. And so Andrew let them in. And as they were led into the foyer and dining hall and to the ground hall with a staircase, where Hugh and Alva, Mary and Jenna and Bart and Richie were all there, very stern and well guarded, and on their guard, ready for anything. And then, as Lafleur turned his back towards the Bankran, he said, "So, why are you Bankran here? Do you not think that I do not know your steps? I might be stuck here in this galaxy, but I'm well aware of the movements of the universe, and that you have been using your money to buy the loyalties of people. Such dishonor, such lack of faith in their leaders. The universe and its people have fallen in such a way. No wonder there's so much chaos." And then he summoned his sword, the sword Utopia, in his hand, swiftly turned around and pointed it to Lord Molo, who flinched a little bit, but was cold stiff of fear. Andrew thought he was being brave. And then Carrie said, "My lord, please, we do not mean to bring guile to you. Take Angelo, for example. He is your long, long lost descendant, a distant cousin. Angelo, please explain." And Angelo, then reluctantly, told Lafleur of his heritage. By David Lafleur's descendants, one of the great emperors of the Anjosaka dynasty, married and intermingled with the Baha. Since the Baha were friends of Anjosaka and the then empress, Diana LaFleur. It was only one at a time before LaFleur Emperor mixed and mingled with one of the Baha kinfolk, and ever since then, the Baha and LaFleur bloods were mixed, and Angelo was on the other side of his older brother's family, but he was a descendant of the LaFleurs, or related, a descendant relative. LaFleur then put down his sword a little bit and said, "So this is how you're going to win me over, claiming that this person is a descendant of my family in order to win my support, to guard your galaxies and watch them for you and conquer the universe for you. And then when my back is turned, you slay me." And Lord Molo, then panicking, got on his knees and on his face towards the feet of LaFleur and said, "Lord LaFleur, please. No, that's not what we want. We want equality. We want partnership. We work together. Please, please, please." And Andrew, being very irate at this point, and was telling his men to stand down as they was ready to kill them, said, "Go back, turn back, get refunds from all those galaxies you've bragged. Return to your galaxy. It'll be only a matter of time before someone else makes a play for the banker. I cannot have devious people like you on my side. It will lessen my character. If you truly want to assist me and aid me in my quest, you will stay neutral and quiet and guard your galaxies well." And Lord Mulo, Kerry, and Angelo held their heads and said, yes, master, thank you, Lord LaFleur." And they went back to the ship, doing as they were said. They were doing as they were told. Lord Mulo cursed the very heavens. And he said, "Curse it, all the greatness, all that wealth, all the advantage, all the power that we had. We were so close to conquering the universe. Now we're forced to turn back." And then Carrie too, who normally is calm, cool, and collective, was peeved. If only we were stronger, we could have taken them. We had such great officers that could serve our side. And Angelo was like, "Although we might be retreating, I have a small plan. Since I'm a descendant of LaFleur, and since the Ameri galaxy, SAS, and Josecan galaxy is unoccupied, since the forces are stuck at Ladim, maybe I should take a visit there and claim something." And then Lord Molo said, "You go alone, as we were seen as traitors." And Angelo went to the galaxy for a short time before returning and meeting up with his older brother and Kerry back in the Bankeran galaxies. What he did will be found out later in our story.